Okay, so this is going to be the cosine angle addition identity. All you need to do is add these two together. So we have cosine, because if you look at that identity, you just take the A and the B when they're the same. So we have cosine of 38 plus 22 is cosine of 60. Cosine of 60 is equivalent to 1/2. Just using the same identity. So it's cosine of 23 pi over 30 plus 7 pi over 30. Cosine of 30 pi over 30. It's going to bring us to cosine of pi, and cosine of pi is equal to -1. We're going to write the trigonometric expression as an algebraic expression of u and v. So everything's going to be in u and v. You're not going to have any trigonometric identities in there. So assume the variables u and v are positive. We're going to do this on a piece of paper. So we're going to need to develop u and v. So we have sine, parentheses, sine inverse u minus tangent inverse v. This is going to be the difference of identities inside the parentheses. So the first thing you want to do, let me zoom out. I don't know if that's going to work. Anyways, the first thing you want to do is define alpha as sine inverse u, and then beta as tangent inverse v. And then through the definition of inverses, you're going to say that u is equal to sine alpha and v is equal to tangent beta. Then we can build our beta and our alpha. Okay, so let's build the alpha first. Alpha is going to be, we know that u equals sine alpha. So that means that this is over 1. U over 1 is equivalent to opposite over hypotenuse. I build this triangle. This is alpha. We're going to get u1, so that makes this 1 minus u squared. And then let's see, cosine alpha is adjacent over hypotenuse. So that's going to be 1 minus u squared, square root. And then tangent alpha is opposite over adjacent. So that's going to equal u over 1 minus u squared, square root. So now let's deal with our alphas. No, now we're going to deal with our betas. So the beta is v equals 10 beta, opposite over adjacent means that we're going to have v over 1. So our triangle is going to go like this. 1v, and then this is going to be the square root of v squared plus 1. So now I want sine beta as v over v squared plus 1 square root. And then I want cosine beta to be 1 over v squared plus 1. And then we're going to put this all together. So again, based on the angle sum, we can now say that, let's see, sine of alpha minus beta is equivalent to u. Well, let me just write out the whole thing actually. So initially, it's going to be sine alpha cosine beta minus cosine alpha sine beta. And we're just substituting whatever these are for all this. So I get sine alpha is equal to u. Cosine beta, cosine beta is times 1 over v squared plus 1 minus cosine alpha, which is going to be the square root of 1 minus u squared. And then sine beta, it gets confusing, I know. Sine beta, I'm just looking at my previous notes, hold on. Yeah, sine beta is going to be v over the square root of v squared plus 1. We want to make sure every term is represented. Then as you simplify, you're going to get u minus, this goes in front of the radical, v 1 minus u squared, because they have the same denominator. You just bring them together because this is subtraction and not like multiplication. So then v squared plus 1. And that's your solution. There you go. We're substituting the sum and difference formulas. So for sine minus pi over 6, you're going to get cosine x, cosine pi over 6, sine x sine pi over 6. And then for cosine x plus pi over 6, you're going to get cosine x cosine pi over 6 minus sine x sine pi over 6. So remember that pi over 6 is 30 degrees, so this is going to be easy to solve. So this one is going to go here, and then this one is going to go here. Oops, right here. We're working on the left only. So as I substitute, I'm going to get parentheses cosine x cosine pi over 6 plus sine x sine pi over 6. That's going to go first, and then subtract cosine x cosine pi over 6 minus sine x sine pi over 6. And then remember, we're going to distribute that negative. So all of this is just, I want to give you the correct. This is sum and difference. And then we're going to go ahead and distribute to see what that looks like. We get cosine x cosine pi over 6 plus sine x sine pi over 6 minus cosine x cosine pi over 6 plus sine x sine pi over 6. This is just algebra. And then as we continue to gather like terms, we're going to have 2 sine x sine pi over 6 and we are going to solve. So this is more algebra. And then I want to solve. So sine of pi over 6 is sine of 30. Sine of 30 is 1/2. So we get 2 sine of x times 1/2. So I'm just left with sine of x because these halves cross out. And then we're just going to call that evaluation. I think that's what they call it in the book. And the left is just algebra.